but sure, Ghost Scanner, I guess. And I'm also seeing Precision Rel, so no Hex Flash, which is interesting. I think Hex Flash would have been really good into a Seraphine lane. Hex Flash in the bush so they can't play safe. Yeah, someone said in the chat like Chem Tank plus Ghost, yeah, you go really fast, but you can be going as fast as you like. You won't speed over on his ear wall. Nor can you know, Seraphine just kind of says you don't get to move. We've got an invade coming in now.
Yeah,
we're
we're
pretty good about this one. I mean, Feb's kind of right at the
Oh,
corner of the bush. He's
Weebly.
poised to leave. Why is Ixie going first? You just let the Swain lead.
Yeah, I mean, Weebly was looking on the side of the wall. I've seen this a lot in pro play. A lot of rails where they'll go to to the wall and they'll just exactly what Weebly just done there.
Like that. Yeah.
Just go for something like that. I guess he was looking, but I don't think a rail can jump over that. I think the wall's too long for a rail to jump over.
Yeah,
into the brush.
It's really tiny the distance it goes. Some walls you'll just kind of bonk against it. I think the fact that Skarnery hit there means that a Swainy also would have hit if the Swain had gone first. So it's kind of I think that could have been a flash from Caitlyn.
I assumed that he was waiting to see if Caitlyn walked back upwards instead of down, which most ADCs will not do because it's just a dangerous place to go.
I also notice Feb took barrier, and Seraphine took heal. So 2 things about this. One, exhaust is super good on Seraphine because you can exhaust someone while your E is in the air towards them to get an insta route. So it's really powerful. I would very rarely take anything else. 2, something about Rel that I think a lot of people don't know. Her Q insta breaks shields. So you don't ever take barrier against that champion because she can press Q and break away. Is he
big
dead?
trade going on.
Oh my god! No way. As I'm saying that the Seraphine Caitlyn is like to play super safe and isn't going to do anything. Nearly solo kills the enemies before.
I mean, I wasn't talking. I was just like, yeah, cool. Nothing's going to happen. I just immediately see Weebly's health on Rel dropping to low. I mean, he can still bait it because Rel gets the shield from a W, so he can he can just kind of sit there and be like, okay, cool, and then press W on you, and now he has a shield, and you can't break that shield instantly.
I mean, Kai's feeling a little sad in this lane early on, and Rel getting poked out is super big because I think if the Rel was full health, then could have potentially looked for a level 2 all in, but now
as our junglers are not going to be meeting, I think I believe Ezzy is pathing top side, and I believe Luke Caruana is pathing bot side, so they're gonna go. Hopefully they're probably going to trade skills. Hopefully they don't and someone starts fighting. I don't expect that to happen, but obviously Luke Caruana going for the safe option. He has prior mid as a trade top lane, but this is just bonk.
Yeah. Oh wait, Lolia hard wins that. Okay, well whoever in the chat said Volibear wins this matchup, maybe they were right. That looked not fun at all.
It's actually Garen wins this matchup apparently.
Oh, okay.
But I think Volibear's early trading with his punch passive, where he has the electric and stuff. I can't remember the name of it. It can be very annoying. As Urion times pushing the wave in, and obviously
Electric Bear.
Big
Vincent's
electric
kind of a little low on mana, but it does look like he's got the prior.
Ezzy's looking mid here. Obviously,
yeah. I mean, you can't get it.
Weebly big trade in the ball lane again.
Exy is in trouble here. Yeah, no, you
Vince
need
is
to
bang in. They see it. Luke Caruana flag and drag forward just to say hi, and then walks away.
Just a trade on the crabs as well. Fairly standard jungle stuff, both equal CS or nearly equal CS.
You're on the time trading again. The silence, but he still oh god, he is doing a lot.
I mean, silence doesn't do anything against Volibear. That's the thing. Because the silence is always going to come out after he's already cast the Thundercloud. Like you can't really silence a Volibear like you can silence other champions in the top lane. I don't think this Skarner should be looking to do too much early.
He is
just let your Kai'Sa scale, let your Swain scale. You don't have flash, so you can't go for a cheese gank. You're never ganking top bot lane.
One thing about the Skarner in the game is that who's going to pay their QSS tax? Because if, say, we're talking about Vins, he needs to carry this game, or be one of the carries. Skarner's now.
Skarner coming in. Skarner presses Ghost. And he goes, no flash from Weebly, but it doesn't look like it matters. Oh, flash there. Yeah, Kai'Sa just gets it without the Skarner assist. Seraphine has to flash. Yeah. Just, they knew they were there, right?
Yeah, and oh, Seraphine Flash, Rel Flash. I mean, Rel not taking Hex Flash actually. That's
Yeah,
peculiar.
I said about that. I think it'd be really good into this lane. I mean,
Weebly's now looking mid lane. He's going to walk forward. Obviously, Vince just as he is here. Yep. But SS Friendship takes.
yeah,
He
that's.
takes
Oh,
trade,
and Luke.
and now new challenger approaches mid lane. He's going to walk away. I guess Weebly's there just to shadow him, push him in.
Get him the recall. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that bot lane play shouldn't have worked. It's a flash to Skarner, and they had the crab in the bot river. So like, you know, they were just way too far up. They knew they should have known where the Skarner was in the map, I think. Yes, and continuing to go for these trades
Swain
that really
actually
don't
TP's
look
back
good.
to lane. So one thing we didn't mention was Azir ignite, Azir wall back, flash, flag and drag, and Swain should just be dead here.
That's a late TP.
But Skarner's going to be there. Skarner's level 5 still. Luke Caruana fails flash.
Oh no!
Tried to
And Azir's
and
dead too. What's the flash?
He has to flash. Oh! Tones!
No!
as he's looking, but he has
Oh,
no
it's
gun.
so bad.
2 fail flashes in the space of a few seconds.
Oh, what am I witnessing? Oh, that.
As Feb died? Wait, was I not looking?
Wait, no, Feb died. Feb died in the gank earlier.
Yeah, I was not looking. Sorry, I've been trying to fix some of my mic because it keeps hitting me in the face. I looked away. Obviously, I let you handle that for the cast. Obviously, everyone on stream saw that. But yeah, casters don't look as Skarner's not looking again. He's not level 6. Fair
Haven't we
pass
been
flash,
here
flash
before?
Barrett, and the root onto Rel. The Swain W, Kaiser hits her
Yeah,
W.
there it is.
They hit the root. The barriers were up, but Skarner, you don't have 6. I guess they're just trying to zone him off the wave.
I mean, you get 2 Sams. Like, that's not overly bad. Like, they really didn't use anything there. And there's not, like, there's crabs that he's missing. There isn't a Drake that he's missing. Like, you know, just gives the bot, like, Rel has huge kill pressure at level 6. This is also why I'd like to see Hex Flashes, because you generally want to be Flash WRing at 6 on Rel versus Seraphine. Like, that's how it went. Like, if you flash on a Seraphine with Rel at level 6, she just dies. She just pops. And yeah, no, the lack of Hex Flash is gonna kind of delay that a bit.
Skarner now 6, so we should be looking for a Skarner gank at some point. Where would he be looking? He's going
Jarvan
back
looking
to
top,
bot
yeah.
lane. And Jarvan stole Crooks. He's coming up behind Volley, but Volley has ult though. He's walking away. He's not walking away. He hasn't noticed. Does he know?
There's no
He
ward.
has-
No.
He,
I don't think he dies though.
does he sense it? Does he not? I don't know. Okay, I believe he senses it now. As Swain's ulting mid.
You have no mana.
Oh, here comes
This is
everyone though, but
Skarner.
it's back into Jarvan. Flag and
no.
drag. Swain flashes over the wall. He's still alive. Garen's here, and
Oh, it's
yeah.
a disaster. Okay, at least he
Ooh.
lives. That was just so
Oh.
early to go in for that Swain. Like, that was not even bad, but it just went way too early.
And Weebly's taking a lot of chunks here. Cal has arrived in the mid lane. Cal takes a turret shot. And now Luke Caruana's looking, and Ezzy's gonna die to Raptors, maybe. No, he's gonna get out. Oh, good smite from Luke, just obviously to check up on his health.
See, if I was playing Relder, I'd have just jumped on the Jarvan and died.
As Jujurox is coming, it's a Kaiser flank.
Oh, not like this.
Vince,
This is just...
you can't just dash away. They hit the mark, and
Yeah.
obviously he's just gonna get out. Luke
And Caitlin's
Caruana,
just free farming.
Caitlin's free farming. Luke Caruana's been in Ezzy's jungle for the past few minutes, I think. As Garen took another bad trade in top lane, and Fred Buff's gonna go over to Luke C, the big Caruana. Without
Seeing
his...
that kind of CS difference in the jungle, kind of it's widening slowly but surely. Like Luke Caruana's getting more and more.
And the mid lane CS as well is very. I mean, the CS leads all
that's
over.
That's kind of to be expected, isn't it? Like, generally, like, Azir into Swain and also Vince into anyone.
Why? Wait, Swain has gone for. I see, because I'm gone first against an Azir. Are they looking to lane swap? Maybe is this a is this a spoken agreement? Anyone?
I don't.
As he's
know.
coming in mid lane again,
It's an
he hasn't
Azir
got
though.
goals.
It's an Azir. You don't have flash. It never works. I guess the
could think-
Seekers is just like for the fiestas they've been having, like into Jarvan Kate, but doesn't Jarvan shred armor? He does, right?
I believe so. If any Jarvan savants in chat can just
Right.
production is a Jarvan savant. He knows. We've had a resounding yes. As Kala's looking, the route.
what was
I don't know where
that?
that's going. And now
Wait,
Weebly's
Rel
looking.
has flash. Rel has flash. Good
Rel's
luck.
looking. Kala just flashes out. That's a flash for a W, and it's 6. Obviously, Kala doesn't have 6 as well. It's as killing the mid lane again. Unlucky Swain. You're not playing this game. You might have got Big Boy SS Friendship. You might have got MVP this week, but you aren't getting it again. As the charm goes through. Kaiser's very low here actually. Weebly was 6. Heal. This is a. They're turning this slowly, and there's a fight. This fight's all over.
I think this just doesn't. This guy just doesn't seem very comfortable on this Rel pick. Honestly, that like before with the Seraphine flash, if you just flash WER, the Seraphine just dies before they can get his C locked before the flash. Like that was a really weird sequence of abilities. And oh no, he's going Chem Tank Rel. Why?
This is
Oh, this has been a. Yes, and somehow Vince has ended up 3-0 as he does. It just I guess that just is a thing that he gets to do without doing much at all.
53% in chat that voted for Ruin Kings. They saw something that we didn't on cast. I guess it's just
I
a
said
Vince
about the
thing.
Zia getting fed, I suppose. But yeah, the spot lane's looking a bit yikes. This Rel doesn't look
As
comfortable.
Rel is now looking bot again. There's double control wards. Rel's flanking. Jarvan's flanking Rel. Rel's flanking. She hits the double.
The Rel didn't have
Kala's
an E on
dead,
anyone. Oh, no,
and the stun. Feb's getting dragged back, and he's still alive. He's just gonna kite them out. Obviously, he should be dead, maybe. As Jarvan stops it, the Judgy Roger's gonna die on the backside of the fight. And the fight's still going. Vince is here. Vince wall. He was silenced at the same time. These fights aren't okay. Rel's just gonna flash over. Rel's taking negative.
She didn't put her E down after Kaiser died. So she
what is this Thunderdome happening? Is this Luke Caron just going?
It's gonna live.
Jarvan Volibear just killed Garen in the top lane. Swain's finally
finds the button eventually. Yeah, I don't think he wins the
Callow has now arrived. Callow died at the start of the fight, and the fight's been going on for so long. It looks like he takes a huge chunk. So.
Wait, yeah, no, someone in chat. No, Volibear solo killed the Garen at some point during that. Can we wind back?
Yeah, what happened topside? Yeah, okay, Volibear's just gonna punch him to death. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Volibear ult for style. Volibear ult for style. As we're back into live, and what is happening in this game?
This is just, oh no, this is just too depressing.
Weebly's looking, but he's just gonna get sniped out. The traps are all over, and Feb's just walking forward. He has no care in the world. And they're gonna start off this Drake. This is gonna be the second Drake of the game. The Ocean Drake went over to Invul. This is gonna be an Inferno, so we're gonna see a Mountain or Cloud Soul. And if you're a Skarner and seeing Cloud Soul, you're gonna be happy. And we're actually gonna see a Cloud Soul, so I'm a prophet. As
Cloud Soul's so good
as
for
SS Richards
info.
backed in, flash out. Garen's gonna flash on him. Garen's gonna ult. Yeah, goodbye. And I guess I don't know how he can outplay that. My man Swain is full build apparently.
Well, yeah, the Swain is. So he's gone Seeker's Arm Guard, Verdant Barrier. I think I've seen that. I've certainly seen like a rush of these items a lot in pro play, but
the Verdant Barrier makes sense because it's the Seeker's Arm Guard of MR, but
yeah, I'd have liked to see maybe that build, but in the other way around, like go the Verdant Barrier first and then the Seekers.
In a way, this is all on Yuri Undertones to carry the game. As well, Judgy Rocks, he's relatively even. He's down in farm, but he's up in kills and assists, actually.
I honestly think that
they're going to take the Herald
if this guy was more practiced on Rel, then the bot lane would be... The Kaiser would have like 5 kills. Like that bot lane Fiesta fight.
Yep.
Like, the amount of time... The amount of, like... times the Rel just could have won the fight. There were 2 times where he tried to use his E, but he didn't actually have it bound to someone, so he just found it and didn't actually get to start. Like he flashed forward for a stun, but the E wasn't bound on someone. Oh, here he goes.
Rel's gonna go in and rooted in place, gets crit.
Imagine if you had Heck Flash.
He was sitting there for a while actually.
Yeah.
He's going back in.
He's gone again.
He's back again.
Who's going for the mount up one this time?
There's traps all over as well, and they're gonna go in. There's
They
the
fall
knockback.
for
There's
it,
the
oh my
stun.
God.
The charm gets hit. Feb's very low. Feb heals. He's gonna jump back, and he's still crying it out. Ignites on him. Feb's dead, and there's a fast Skarner appearing. Seraphine, run!
Did they get away with that? Is what I want to know.
Jojirox is tanking tower. No,
No,
okay.
he's not. No, he's not.
very-
How broken is Rel that they can
And
play something that obvious?
Luke Caruana's arrived. He's ulted onto Ezzy. Luke Caruana is looking for Jojirox. Vince is here. Volibear's here. There's 2 more TPs coming. Garen's gonna arrive. The Volibear ults into the back. Swain ults instantly, and everyone's it's turning for Invul. Garen's still alive. Swain gets a double kill. Garen's gonna kill Volibear actually.
Jarvan got a huge shutdown on the Kai'Sa as well.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep fighting bot lane.
Fairly even gold, little bit in the favor of Ruined Kings here. I think that's mainly the farm that's doing that, as opposed to the kills. I think that shutdown on Kai'Sa very much put them ahead as well. But yeah, this has been a game.
This is a good way to open up week 2 of UNL. If you've never seen UNL before, this is the exact thing you should be expecting.
What happened between the last seasons and this season that just made everything so much more fiesta-y? Have we just got worse?
No, everyone just. I think everyone got more confident in their abilities, so they're like, we're just gonna keep skill checking you. We all became Vins overnight.
So we take a moment to appreciate how beautiful that Skarner skin is as well.
I don't know if Aiden's in chat, or our big commish. So. Our big commish, he's going to be enjoying Skarner in the meta. As we're finally into a little bit of a lull state. For a few, not long, I expect the fight's going to happen as Rel is looking for maybe an invade, just warding. Skarner's just going to walk into mid lane, take a chunk, fire off, and then walk away. Nope, he's going to go back in, and Swain's looking. They're looking here. They've rooted onto Azir. Rel's flanking, but no.
Rel has flash. I think you just go on there on the Azir, flash in for the.
Luke Caruana has this Herald and he's looking for somewhere. Caitlin's actually gone top and Garen's gone bot. I mean, that's a correct way to go.
Skarner can probably get there and ult before the Azir is able to.
He didn't have Ghost. He didn't have Ghost, so he wasn't going to go super mega hit the Nitrous, but he still has his chem tank, so.
What are they playing for? Are they just A-ramming?
No, I mean, Caitlin's side laning against the Volibear right now.
Rel could have had a good flash there if they didn't reveal themselves. Oh,
Rel's going over. Jarvan here misses. And Luke Caruana's just walking forward.
Our flash on the Seraphine.
There's a root. And yeah, we're just gonna not fight now. We're posturing. We are posturing.
Was way too far forward there and just got away with it because the Rel didn't pull the trigger.
And Caitlin's just free farming top lane, by the way. Still, Luke Caruana now. Rel hits it, hits the root, hits the stun. Luke Caruana
damage yet to Seraphine.
Skarner's arriving though, and the charms go through. Hits 2, and that's his thinking in the back lines. Locked in. He's gonna stopwatch. They're gonna walk away maybe. Oh, Nakalo's just gonna die here. The suppressed, but doesn't stop the ult. Azir, he flashes back and still goes straight into Rel, and yeah, they're just gonna lose the fight here, Ruined Kings.
Disastrous.
Unless Garen could turn it, and Volibear still wasn't here.
Oh wait, yeah, Caitlyn just wasn't there, huh?
Yeah, Volibear and Caitlyn were both side laning. They're just checking, and that was over a couple. The posturing paid off for Invul, and yeah, it was a very messy fight. I believe Vince flashed back after getting silenced by Skarner into the Rel, who then just ulted and stunned him.
I don't know why the Jarvan solo ulted the Swain. That seems really weird when the Swain doesn't... Like, the Swain's already in the middle of everyone. Where else would you want to be as Swain? Do we have any Grievous wins as well? Like, I think both teams are really going to need Grievous wins. Like, one side has a Swain, the other side has a Seraphine.
0 Grievous wins from what I can see.
Little bit disappointed to see no Grievous wins on either side at the moment. I think the Caitlyn definitely needs to pick up one.
Maybe Vince thinks Leandries is still does like Grievous wins style from last year. Obviously, I don't think he knows that. He's gonna go.
Wait, Leandris gave Grievous wins at one point.
No, it was just the fact that it was more efficient than Morello Nomicon, because even though Morello gave Grievous wins, Leandris was tick faster, so it'd do more damage. It just reduced. It wouldn't actively reduce healing, but it would do more damage than the healing could do. Obviously, healing got an incredible amp this season, so
I also
And-
wouldn't mind seeing
Volibear, you're on the corner. You're on the
Fang
weak
versus
side
Kai'Sa.
here. Jarvan and Seraphine are moving up. I don't think you beat Volibear in this 2v1.
Yeah, I mean, I think if the Caitlyn was there for that team fight, they were a lot better because that was a really good Seraphine ult. As much as the Swain was kind of just chunking all of them. This was a 0-4 Swain, by the way, and now it's 3-4.
Yeah.
Um,
Vin's
but
is
yeah,
molding.
the shield breaker Serpent's Fang on the Kai'Sa here could look really good because everyone on Ruin Kings has a shield, including Seraphine, who gives everyone a shield.
Yep.
Every one of those champions has a shield. I think it looks really, really strong as an item.
He hasn't picked up a Dirk, so he hasn't gone for the. I think he's going to go for Phantom Dancer. I believe that's the normal
Yeah,
cast.
looks like
As
it.
Weebly is just chilling again in a brush. Is he
okay?
AFK? No, he's just waiting. He's either AFK or he's got some big cojones because he was just waiting, staring at the enemy. He fears nothing. This man.
Just take the control. Just take. There we go. We found it in the end.
Caitlyn, again, in the side lane. She's not going to be at this fight.
Well,
This fight happened. Garen is walking up, and Kai'Sa's not going to be there, and they're looking forward. I don't think Jitty Rocks wants to be against this Garen, yet Stridebreaker misses.
Yeah.
But now Garen's on the weak side. They're all coming down for Garen. And I
Two
think,
kill Garen versus 6 kill ADC, who will win.
yeah, he's just going to walk away here.
There's no point doing this. It's just a waste of time. How long till the... It's a good 2 minutes on the Dragon.
I feel like Skarner's been in lanes more than Swain and Volibear. As Skarner has a level lead on Swain. They're gonna just group here. Skarner ults in. He's gonna ult the Azir. The turret's gonna explode. The Seraphine all over everyone. But Swain's just healing in the middle of the fight. But Azir turret's gone up. Feb's just gonna die to Jitty Rocks, or is he not? Yeah, he is. I heard a flash, but I didn't see the flash. As Jitty Rocks is going off on the backside. Vince is still alive. Somehow. Still alive. And there's a huge flash in the middle, but it's just Luke saying, oh, he gets the flag kill.
And remember when I said he banned Kai'Sa into this team?
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Was it Calo that flashed in place?
There was definitely a flash that didn't look quite alright there.
Garen's just going to spin to win. He's spinning, and he's not going to spin anymore. And they're just going to go straight for Baron. They're going to kill this pretty quick.
9 killed Kai'Sa, like this melts this. Oh, I guess he's not that fast, but...
She is sitting on a lot of gold.
No, this Swain pick is just looking super, super strong. Like, Vince just hasn't been able to get fed. And like I said, like the Caitlyn just can't do any DPS into that team. It's just not been
about Vin's not being fed was the wait, is that a Nash's 2 from Volibear?
That is. I can tank Nash's 2. I don't know how normal that is.
We're going for a hybrid off tank build, I guess. As they're just gonna group mid. I mean, they're going for the ARAM, and Garen Volibear's gonna meet. There's a level lead for Volibear. Garen's gonna spin to win, but the shield is too big. He's not gonna do any damage, and Garen's just walking away. He's running. He's just running. Man of Justice is running. He fears the electric bear. As they're gonna be looking for this Drake as well, which is gonna put them onto Soul Point. And Ruin Kings is looking a little bit for dire here.
Yeah, I mean, I think half of this game is obviously the micro is. I think the micro has been a little bit.
That ward isn't spotted by the control ward. That ward is not spotted by the control ward.
I think half of this is just draft diff. Honestly, I think
the TP in from Garen. Yeah, it's Garen.
has such a better.
And they're gonna walk in. Swain's gonna root Seraphine. There's just a huge wombo combo on the side. Volibear on top. Everyone's dead, but a huge Azir Jarvan just not gonna do anything. And they're just not dying.
0 damage.
That was negative damage gaming.
Dear, no, it's over. Just go next. That's like the case is untouchable. Like the Caitlyn is completely useless. The Jarvan is completely useless. The Garen's apparently doesn't win that matchup. First pick Garen is a bit questionable, but I guess they didn't have anything else at first pick.
And from some people are saying, rightfully so, that Invul played the weaker sides in the league and looked strong. Yeah, I get it, but they looked a bit shaky at the start, and they actually just obviously their draft is a lot better, but they look pretty solid. I mean, Weebly, I don't know what he's been doing sometimes this game.
I mean, I think he's playing solidly. I just think he could be doing a lot more if he would to know the champion.
Jarvan's looking charm onto Skarner. They're just gonna pick up the Skarner here. Hopefully, is he gonna get out? No, Skarner is obviously gonna die.
It's not shut
And
down though. Like that doesn't do much.
Yeah, it is just the Skarner, and I think he's just gonna be like my life for Aya and just die. And I believe
There's no dragon, there's no Baron, there's no tower to take because the others have Baron. Like that's gonna pick up as basically nothing for them. Gold lead 6k or nearly 6k in favor of Invul at this point. It's pretty doomed. I think I actually don't know how they come back from this game because I don't think the Kai'Sa ever gets outscaled even by the Azir, and I don't think the Caitlyn ever does any damage to any of them except for maybe Kai'Sa.
also there's like one Grievous Wounds on the side of Ruin Kings, which is coming from Vince, who applies it pretty well, but it's one singular Grievous
I don't
Wound.
think you need more than one into Invul because it's basically only Swain that you care about.
True.
What
I mean,
what I
Volibear
think-
has some healing.
No Grievous Winds on the side of Invul might end up being their downfall. Underestimating the Seraphine with the Moonstone. If Callow remains untouched, if he uses those empowered Ws, then I think that's their chance. Like Seraphine is still a stupidly broken champion if you can play it safe enough. But I mean, how do you get away?
Garen's
from
gonna find Weebly, and Weebly's gonna
triple chem tank?
but he's just not dying. This Garen is not doing damage. As the Garen's gonna flash out and walk away. There's
Yeah,
a
I
two-way
guess.
spin from Volibear, and now we're just gonna group in here. But there's no, I don't really know what they're gonna fight over because the bot wave's not pushed in for Invul. It's in the favor of Ruin Kings, and Ruin Kings are gonna be a Azir turret. They can just sit under this turret and do nothing.
Yeah, there's not
people
really a lot. They
buffering
just,
again.
they don't need to do
They're
anything.
gonna
but
look.
wait.
Rel's gonna
Okay,
get the
so-
Jarvan's getting pulled back, and there's a big combo. Weebly's very low here. Volibear's going over. Disables the Azir turret. Azir picks up Rel, and MDiv dies. And I believe Kai'Sa got
That
picked
was
up
a really
Garen.
nice route from Kai'Sa.
Ooh,
I think
Swain
he's
took a
dead.
lot of damage, but oh my god!
Oh.
Goodbye, February 14th. And Vince is still alive
This
here.
turret is doing so
bye-bye,
much
Ezzy.
here. That was a throw. That was such a throw. Why would you dive into Azir turret? It's just gonna run out anyway. You just wait. Like, you're on sole point. You don't.
They're gonna
need
look again.
more.
Judgy Rocks is looking. He's
Oh,
flashing
no.
forward. Volibear's flashing the charms through, but Callow obviously he's not gonna do any damage. Callow just dies.
I think that was the throw. That you had no reason to force under the Azir turret. The Rel took aggro from the Azir turret from a million miles away as well, stuck in the Cataclysm. That was weird, but
Also,
yeah, that
problem
was not good at
the
all.
problem with diving a turret when you're on Volibear is that when the turret comes back after Volibear's it's fully charged. It's not like the first hit; it's the heavy
also
hit.
an Azir turret that applies Leandre's, so it's especially scary. Also, I feel like it's Azir turret. You have a 14 kill Kai'Sa. The Kai'Sa autos that turret like 3 times and it dies. So if you do want to dive it, just do that first. Like that seemed like a scuffed play. That seemed like a little bit too much of a force from Weebly and Ezzy. But they kind of. I mean, the gold lead hasn't really moved.
Yeah.
They're still 6k ahead. Like it was 3 for 3.
As long
and
as
the Kai'Sa wasn't
Kai'Sa,
shut
yeah,
down.
as long as Kai'Sa doesn't die, I think they take it.
There weren't actually any shutdowns on the side of Invul. Like there weren't any shutdowns taken for Ruin Kings because all of the gold is on the Kai'Sa and a little bit on Volibear. So
Baron here. Ezzy,
what's
he's
it
just
even?
going. Why is he? God, he's going so fast. Holy! This man is zooming in place.
He hasn't even ghosted yet. But them getting that spare is going to make him a little bit sadder. And they're just going to...
Chem Tank was going through. Swain early. Garen flank. Azir's just going to block them off. And Volibear's the only one going in. Judgy Rocks is just untouched on the back. As it's a trade 1-for-1. But Swain is marching forward. Swain ults and he actually doesn't do much damage. And now he has to flash out.
Oh,
and a huge... Oh, there's the Rel. And Judgy Rocks is still alive. He's quadra kill. Pentakill. Give it to him. Penta! And we actually don't get it stolen by a Daisy. Thank God. I was scared.
Well played. That was just Kai'Sa is.
I don't
just
think
the champion. It was 3 games now.
we're looking at the Rel, not the Kai'Sa production.
I mean, Rel is also like you don't. I don't think. Realistically, into someone who can play it, I don't think you can pick Seraphine into Rel being open.
I mean, doesn't this kind of show that you don't have to play Rel, like know how to play Rel into Seraphine?
Yeah, there's also like, I mean, he's not awful. Like Rel, like he's obviously got some experience. It's just kind of the fine mechanics of her, but yeah, no, this is Invul's 2nd pentakill in the league. 2 weeks, 2 pentakills.
Okay, so now we need someone. So obviously Davis, he said weekly penta quota has been fulfilled. Now we need someone to steal a pentakill later in the week or next game.
Or just in this game, someone
Yeah.
steals Judge's second penta. So just please, Weebly, do your thing with Ignite.
No, I want to see the Skarner. Skarner gets a quadra kill, and it's Jitty Rocks that steals the penta.
Triple turbo chem tank into Seraphine. She just feels so sad.
Yeah, it's triple turbo chem tank with a Skarner that's on Spire, and he has Ghost. Like Skarner goes quick, and obviously Weebly goes quick. Then Volleyball goes quick, and then Kaiser's diving in. I mean, any turbo chem tank enjoyers?
And obviously Azir Wall is super good into that, but Rel can go over it, Volibear can go over it, and Skarner doesn't seem to care. Like obviously he's struggled a little bit at some points, but he can go round in that. But yeah, no, this is looking like a done game. They've got the Cloud Soul. Cloud Soul really good on all 5 of the members of Invul, I would say.
Yeah, the game looks over, but at the same time,
Invul
aren't taking towers. They're literally just grouping mid.
Well, they played for Sol there, and they played for Baron.
As Weebly goes in the backline, Azir knocks them all back, and they're gonna kite back. Skarner actually ults Azir, and a huge charm onto 4, but it's just a combo of death, and everyone is dying on the side of Ruin Kings. And was that Quadra? There's double kill.
The Kaiser's alive. That's a triple, and then Volibear got one. The Kaisers just can't be touched. Like there was a really nice Seraphine ult, but they're just too ahead to care. If they were even on that, then Ruin Kings won 100%. But yeah.
Well, they have to look for the end here. The death timers are quite long.
They definitely end here, I think. I mean, Azir is spooky, but they got Baron minions, so I don't think. So I mean, Volibear can just flash on the Azir, right? For the stun.
They're taking a lot of damage. SS Friendship's gonna die here and he's rooted back in. Okay, goodbye. Okay, that's game. There we go.
Well played, well juggled tower aggro.
Unless Callow can save the game.
No damage whatsoever, unfortunately. And Invul now 3-0 after their first 3 games, ruined King's win streak of 2-0.